Welcome back to Getting Sober ... Again, my name is Jay, and today I am wearing a watch because I felt like dressing up. How about that? If you haven't yet, please like this video, even though you have no idea what I'm going to say. And if you aren't yet, please subscribe. It will be very helpful to me and to all the people that are following this channel and all the people that have not yet learned about this channel to help them find this channel. But that's not what this video is about today. We're going to talk about a topic. It's a little bit heavy, and somebody brought up to me. I've been digging in different online forums, other YouTube videos, other YouTubers. All those links are down below. I put links to some of my favorite YouTube sources, YouTubers, sober coaches, what have you. I also have down there all of the links to all of the equipment that I have for this channel. So if anybody's interested in starting their own podcast, I'm hoping to maybe inspire somebody as I have been inspired by other people. So we kind of keep this thing, moving and grooving and rolling along, right? But today the topic is somebody said, well, the worry is, am I ever going to feel good again? And it's kind of a heavy topic. So, what do you, that's, one of the last videos was, what are you worried about? What are you afraid of? And I think that might be a valid one, and shout out to everybody who has been commenting on the previous videos. Thank you so much. I enjoy commenting back, reading all your comments, whether it be in the middle of the morning or the middle of the night or in the middle of the day. We got shout out to some of the new people that have joined who've subscribed to the channel from Germany. We got a couple of new subscribers from Germany. That's awesome. And thank you for being fluent in English, because I am not bilingual. So thank you for that. I think there are a lot of things to worry about, and one of them could definitely be, am I ever going to feel good again? And it's kind of a big topic, because what is good? I mean, just if you take all of the variables of what it means to feel good, somebody who has a lot, does somebody that has a lot do they feel better or they feel good? Compared to somebody who has very little, and what is very little compared to a lot, right? I remember, if I stop, every day I think about what I'm grateful for. I try to, regardless of how I'm feeling. Some days I feel awesome and optimistic, and I feel like putting a watch on. And then some days I'm like, I'm not sure if I want to make breakfast ever again. It's kind of an uphill battle. And I would consider myself to be, a middle-class citizen. I live in a 1,500 square foot bungalow, my first house, and I'm very thankful to have this house. There are definitely people on this planet that, if I never earned any more money, if I never acquired any more material possessions, if I never acquired any more information, knowledge, or wisdom, there are people in this world that could never catch up to what I've accumulated. I'm not bragging, but I'm just saying, as a middle-class person, we're kind of helping to define what is good and what it is to feel good. And then you have people that, I don't know how many lifetimes it would take for me to try to understand all that goes into just building Tesla electric cars, right? To have that one company, but Elon Musk has Tesla, and he has the Boring Company, and he has SpaceX, and he's doing the Neuralink and all that. Those are four things that individually would take somebody else a lifetime to achieve, and he's done that in his mid-40s. And so I wonder, what is happiness? What is feeling good? Do you feel good? Do people feel good climbing Mount Everest? I don't know. It's after you go through all of the pain and the trauma and all of the coaching and talking with a team of people and nutritionists and whatever else to climb, to get to the summit, to get to the peak of this mountain. Well, then it's not like there's a restaurant up there and then you hang out and then you take a bunch of selfies and you call your friends and family and then, you build a house up there. It's like, well, no, now you got to get down. It's like, how long do you even really enjoy being up there? And it's like, For some people, that's their life ambition. For some people, that's the last thing that they ever do. There's some people that have attempted to climb some of those summits, and they've never come back down, right? In the trying to achieve a certain amount of excellence and trying to defy nature, right? What's humanly possible. And so what brings people joy is different, from person to person. But the way that I interpret this question or this topic is with regard to alcohol, and it's the worry here is, well, am I ever gonna feel good again? And that's scary. It's dangerous. I try to keep this channel as real as possible. There are many other sober coaches and YouTube channels. Some are better than others. Some are, I don't even know how you feel really about this one. From what I see in the comment section, people are really enjoying this channel. So I thank you. I thank you for that. But, there are a lot of people, there are a lot of YouTubers that just say like, all right, I've been sober for 1 year and like everything's amazing. And like my relationship's awesome. And like my family's awesome. Like nothing could be better. Like everything is great. And I'm not that type of person. I've never been that type of person. I'll smile and joke and, I'm weird and I like some conspiracy theories and, I don't know. But it doesn't mean like I'm not. I also understand that like, you may not live in a luxurious 1,500 square foot bungalow. I don't know. Maybe you're renting. Maybe you live in a mansion and you're miserable. Comment below. If you live in a mansion and you are miserable, comment below. And I also, if you have the means to send me $119,000 to finish paying off this bungalow, Cash App to Jay Andres. Oh no, it's actually it's Venmo Jay Andres. Whoops. But anyway, but yeah, so like I want to try to keep this channel as real as possible. And if you're not familiar with this channel, if you've never watched one before, this is essentially a vlog style podcast where the central recurring theme is getting sober, with also too the commentary of we're doing it again because. What is the formula? Like how, I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. You're trying to figure it out. I'm trying to figure it out. People who thought they figured it out didn't, and then they stopped figuring it out. And then, trying to weigh the pros and cons of like, is this a right now decision? Is it just a sober October or dry December or no drink November decision? What is it? Is it a New Year's resolution? Is it a 3-month? Is it a lifetime? We don't know. And is it, I think it was Bruce Willis. Still working on this, like 100 celebrities that got sober. And I'm mostly done with it. I wrote the script for it and I have the 100 celebrities. But if I remember correctly, it was Bruce Willis. And like he got sober and then ended up going back to drinking occasionally with dinner, having like a glass of wine. And I think that that's what a lot of people admit to doing. And I'm not saying like that's what I'm thinking about it, like, but it has crossed my mind. It has crossed my mind, like when may I drink again? If I drink again, is it going to be a year from now? Is it going to be a month from now? I don't know. I'm over 3 months now. But one of the things that I worry about in line with the topic for today's video is, like, will I ever really feel good again? We wonder, like, why do people go through such pain and exhaustion to climb the highest peaks? Like, did they really get the flood of dopamine that they were looking for? I don't know. There's the version, there's whatever they're actually feeling, and then there's what they want you to believe. And it's like, oh yeah, I got frostbite on I got my nose frostbitten and it fell off, but so like, I did it though. I climbed it, and it's like, well, yeah, but now you don't have a nose, so I don't know, like, did that just bring you almost killed yourself doing it? And, I don't know. I don't know what brings people joy, to be honest. And, I know I'm struggling a little bit right now. There's just like so much. It's such a big conversation. It's hard. Sometimes it's hard to have a conversation like this when it's just like me looking at a camera and trying to have very limited notes in front of me and trying to like comprehend the totality of all of the different ways and walks of life and all the pain and the trauma that you might be going through. and comparing that and keeping in mind the pain and trauma that I've gone through, whether or not it's been self-inflicted. So there's that. But, one of the goals for me for getting sober was, I'd gone to therapy. You may know that from previous episodes, you may not, but if not, you're going to hear it. There it is. I've gone to therapy. It's not supposed to be a big secret, but some people don't like talking about certain things. Some people don't like talking about money. They don't like talking about their relationships or intimate things or vulnerabilities, or, and then therapy, I think, falls in line with that, because some people kind of look at it, maybe not so much now in 2021, the recording year of this video, but I think like it used to be a little bit more taboo than it was, and depending on how fragile your ego or your masculinity may be, maybe it might not be a topic that you bring up openly. But I'll tell you, I've been to therapy because I thought I had a good balance previously. I'm not currently in therapy, I'll say that, but I had previously been in therapy, and on and off, I think for like 4 years or something like that. And it was just like, with similar feelings that I still feel. That's kind of one of the hard / scary or whatever. I don't want to make it seem like a negative thing, because like feelings are feelings, and some days are going to be better than other days. When we think too much about the future, we get anxiety. When we think too much about the past and things we can't change, we feel depressed. And if we're trying to constantly juggle like forwards and backwards, are we really ever present? And if we're not present, how does that day end up being? Let's imagine like if you're living too far into the future, and it's Christmas Day and it's Christmas morning, and you're there with the whole family, and you're mentally checked out because you're in the future thinking about bills, or if you're in the past thinking about some mistakes that you made, and you're just kind of a shell of yourself. So, that's one of the goals that I have for myself currently, is like to try not to be a shell of myself, try not to be too far into the future, try not to be too back into the past, and to be more present and more aware. But also too, with that and being sober, there are more feelings, involved, and stimulants of any kind, uppers, downers, whatever they are, they change how you feel. And that's why they can be addicting. Like you say, like, I want to feel a little bit more up, so I'll take this. I want to feel, now I'm a little too up, I need to come back down. I'm not ready to go to bed. Let me change that. Let me fix something. Let me take something to make me feel more tired. I have social anxiety. I'm going to a wedding. What's going to make me want to go and be in a social situation with a bunch of people that I don't know? I don't know. I need something. I need something to rely on. I need some sort of crutch. And those are the things that I worry about. Those things also. As we're slowly approaching, I went to the gym today. We're approaching things opening back up. COVID's, I guess it looks like it's ending, even though like there's still a lot of cases. But like I went to the gym today. Last night was one of the nights where there was the most amount of people out. Like the bars where I live in Cleveland, in Ohio, they went back to normal bar hours, and I was like, what? It went back to normal bar hours. And so I went to the gym today, because I go to the gym basically every day as part of like trying to keep myself naturally happy. I went to the gym today, and there was like nobody on the entire second floor where like all the elliptical and the treadmill machines are. And I took a picture and posted it on Instagram. Like, where is everybody? Oh yeah, last night was Friday. Everybody's probably hungover. Nobody's in the mood for the gym. They're probably all at drunk brunch, But I don't know. Getting back to the point, or getting back to the topic, like I'm afraid that I'm not going to feel the highs that I felt, previously. And I think that you might be worried about that too. And but also part of this, the point of this channel is like to let you know, like, I exist. I also have these feelings. I have these feelings too, and you're not alone. And I know that I'm not alone. I'm just alone right now in this basement. And Cat's not even down here because he meows too much. So there's that. That's why I say comment below, so I know what's going on. So I know I'm not the only person out here that's wondering, are things going to be okay? Am I going to be okay? Am I going to feel happy again? And I do find joy I'm gonna say, I do find joy in making these videos. I do find joy in learning new information. I'm taking business courses right now. When I learn new things on tutorials, I'm like, oh, cool. Like my stock just went up. There's more things I know how to do now. So there's more money that I can potentially make in the future or apply to this channel and make this channel better, which is hopefully what will happen, and this channel will grow and get bigger and better. But, like I do genuinely worry about people that don't necessarily have all the resources that I have. I don't have a large support base. If you have a large support base, that's awesome. If you have a lot of people that, friends and a big family and, all that stuff, that's awesome. Like I don't have a big one. So I've always kind of had to try to depend on being as self-reliant as possible. Hasn't always worked, but it does lead to anxiety sometimes, like wondering, like how long am I going to hold it together? That's one. It's a big thought. It's like, can I keep all the pieces well oiled and in place? I don't want to end up with a screw loose, which, may have already happened. I don't know. We'll see. But that's going to wrap it up for today. Comment below and let me know what's going on in your head. Let me know like how you're feeling. And if you're anything like me, you have a lot of feelings going on and you might not be entirely sure on what to do with them. So good luck on your journey, and I will see you in the next video.